Well, making the world a better place through quilting.
Julissa Ortiz is live with a group of women who are putting their skills to good use. Hey, who?
Hi, who?
Yes, quilting, I dabble in some sewing, right? But this is like next level. Quilting is amazing, and it takes so much time. And it's even better when it's all for a great cause. I've got the ladies with the Seroptimus International Sacramento South. Did I get the right one? That's right. Yes, I got Charlene with me this morning, talking a little bit about this quilt here. Let's talk a little bit. This, obviously, the pandemic has changed things for everyone. So we've got, you can't do your typical fundraisers. So you got a little creative, like literally and figuratively.
We did. We got a few of our members together. I think there was about 6 of us, and we each took 2 to 3 blocks and worked on them in our own time in our own homes, and then we gathered them together and passed it off to another couple of members.
I love it.
And she put it together for us.
I love it. Carol, you actually did a couple of these, and I love that you said you sew, not so much quilting, but you learned, and you did. You actually think you might make another one. But what's cool about this, you guys, is that this actually tells a story. It's a beautiful piece, but it actually has so much more.
Yeah. This is part of the folklore of the Underground Railroad. So it's called an Underground Railroad sampler quilt.
Okay.
So each one of these squares means something, and a quilt would have been one whole, the whole thing would have been one pattern of one square. So for instance, this one means, this is called the bow tie.
Okay.
That means that fleeing slaves going to the northern states or to Canada would have been given some clothing so that they would look more like people and they could travel easy.
So these quilts were used as messages.
Yes, yep. And then we have the bear paw.
Oh yeah, I can see the paw.
That one tells you to take this trail through the mountains to get food and supplies.
Okay.
This one's called the log cabin, and that meant that it was a safe house, that there was a safe house nearby, that there were people who were friendly and that they could trust them.
Wow.
So it's part of the folklore of that whole system, and it's just something that was really fun to do, and we're very glad about how it turned out.
It turned out just beautiful. So you're using this to raise some money, right? This is your fundraiser that you're doing this year. So Charlene, talk a little bit about how people can get their hands on this.
We will be putting flyers and raffle tickets in several businesses in South Sacramento.
Okay.
And we're also on Facebook. You can look us up at Seroptimus Sacramento South.
And the tickets are on sale now through April 13th. Which organizations will be benefiting from this? You guys support a number of local organizations.
We do. We support several locally and internationally. And some of the ones that we have done in the past is Weave and Cash, Community Against Sexual Harm, My Sister's House, things like that. Any emancipated foster youth, head of household women who are going back to college to further their education.
Okay, so this is, again, a creative way, right, to continue to help some of those local organizations. So they've got those raffle tickets that are already available. We've got all the information linked up on our website. There's a phone number there. You can give her a call. Charlene is quite lovely, and you can say hello, and you can buy a raffle ticket at $5, right? $5, and then the actual raffle drawing will happen on April 13th. But isn't that great? You guys, I thought, wow, this is beautiful. And then when they told me the story and message behind it, just fantastic. So
really
there you go. All the info. Ladies, thank you so much. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
All right, back over to you.
Really interesting.
Storytelling with quilting is amazing.
Video